Hey everyone, welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing and streetwear looks like. Today, I'm super psyched because I am showing you what a real Prada shirt looks like. See, take a look at that. You got the little embroidered Prada right there. I love it so much. So let's check it out. But before we get going, I've looked into it and a very, very tiny percentage of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So it doesn't cost you anything. If you like the content I make, just click that subscribe button and I thank you profusely. So first, let's take a look at the retail tags that come with this shirt because that's always super important. So you only get one tag with this Prada shirt, and it is a very thick piece of matte black cardstock here. You can see how thick it is. It doesn't really bend that much. It takes a good amount of effort to do that. And then debossed in there, so it's pressed in, is the Prada logo. And that you can see is kind of a darker black, and it's kind of glossy there in the light. And off on the left side, you can see that it is just a simple hole punch there. And then if you turn that around, you've got a sticker that takes up almost the whole tag, and it's got all of the good information there. So up top, you've got that Prada logo over a gray bar, and then you've just got a bunch of boxes underneath. So you've got the model, which is Girocolo ML, I think that's for militaire. And then off on the right, you've got the size, which in this case is small. Then you've got the art number, the color, which is militaire, like military green. And then you've got the group name, which seems like the fabrication, I guess, because it says coton, which I'm guessing is cotton. You've got a barcode over there. Then down at the bottom, a bunch of various model numbers and such. And that is attached with a navy blue string that gets tied up through the brand tag at the back of the neck. And speaking of the brand tag at the back of the neck, let's take a look at that next. So as you can see, it's a black embroidered tag, and there are these kind of diagonal lines going along the top and the bottom, and they're pointing kind of up and to the right, and then centered in the middle there, you've got Prada, and under that, it's kind of hard to read, but it says Milano. And that's sewn in the top right and top left, as you can see there, with a single horizontal black thread. And you can see in the back that it folds over there. And if you look underneath, you can see these kind of diagonal lines coming through in the back of that embroidery from the tag poking through there. Now let's take a look at the care tags inside the shirt. But that's something that we can't do because now look at this. The shirt is inside out, so you can see the inside of those seams there with the stitches. And because this is such a tight skin-fitting shirt, they opted not to put any care tags in there to make it more comfortable to wear. So you're gonna have to be even more careful when you're taking a look at those retail and brand tags to make sure everything is exactly correct and as it should be. But while we're in here, we can take a look at the craftsmanship here. So here's the hem. It's just a simple fold over there, maybe 3/4 of an inch in size. And you can see the stitching here. It's all clean circle stitches. Even where they meet and where things tend to get a little messy, it's actually really, really clean and nothing is out of place here. But I don't want to leave you guys hanging because obviously a lot of Prada stuff does have care tags and things in there. So luckily, that is not the only Prada piece I own. So let's take a look inside this other one I've got and see some of the differences and what that looks like. So on this one, you can see that it is still a black tag, but in this one, the embroidery is in gray. And because it is a button down, it has the sizing off to the right here, both in European and in US neck sizing. And then it also includes an extra piece down here, which is the Made in Italy tag, also in gray. That's embroidered in there, and you can see the back over there. And this one, unlike the other tag, is stitched down on all 4 sides here. And now if we look to the care tag on this one, it's really interesting. So it's a super glossy, satiny black loop tag. And this one, it doesn't have any visible stitches because it goes right into the seam at the side of the shirt. So in gray on there, you've got the Prada logo big and bold centered there. And if we turn it over, all we've got are the model numbers, washing symbols, and simple washing instructions in English. And the reason for that is because the Made in Italy tag is already up at the brand tag at the back of the neck, so they didn't need to put that on here in the care tag. But now back to our main shirt, let's take a look at that branding at the neck here, because that's really the key element of this shirt that really stands out and makes it recognizably Prada. So you can see it's done in the same color as the shirt, and it's a really, really thick embroidery. Like each letter really sticks out of the shirt there. So they've really copied the logo here of that font and those kind of little embellishments at the sides of the letters. And then you get a little kind of crest down here at the bottom. And the important thing to note about that is that none of that embroidery comes through to the other side of the neck. So all of it is stitched in on the inside of there, and that's really, really hard to do. So that's like a good sign of craftsmanship. And now that we've checked all of that out, let's try it on to see how it feels and see how it fits. So the first thing that really stands out is that this is not just your normal cotton t-shirt. It's more of a stretch jersey fabric, which makes it a really great layering piece, especially as it gets into the cooler months. Like it's perfect for that kind of thing. Another really important thing to me is the fit at the neck, because there's nothing worse when you've got a mock neck or a turtleneck and the neck is just all floppy and loose. Like it really fits perfectly around my neck, which is exactly what I'm looking for out of a shirt with this kind of silhouette. As for the fit, this is a size small, and I would consider it very, very much true to size. Like both the body and the sleeves, they feel perfect for what I would expect from a size small. So that is how you tell the difference between a real and a fake Prada shirt. Take a look at the other video on screen here, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.